can. We've landed in Europe. We took over this land off of the Dutch part of Belgium. And now we got to deal with the Austrian part of Belgium. This is what we have to take. It's really a one-war job, but the problem with Austria is, as usual, the problem with Austria. They have a guerrillian allies. Most of them I don't have to care about, but Great Britain is a bit of a bridge too far. GB are... What do you think your citizenship chances now, Jake says health? We had to take the risk. GB is somebody that's very threatening on the seas. Let's see if we can see just how bad. Navy, most heavies. Great Britain have more heavies than we do, and they're probably better than our heavies, given that Great Britain has Diplo 18, we have 16. They have their morale and combat ship ability. Terrifying stuff. Nonetheless, we will have to slog against Austria, but the first thing we're going to do is retreat from Europe, because most of Europe hates us a whole bunch after we no-CB'd our way into all of this land, and we're going to have to make a break for taking more of it after we deal with that coalition that's bound to strike. What I will do is delete this fort as soon as I can think to do so. I think we'll just do it now, it's only going to cost us down the line. And get our troops out of there before anyone has any funny ideas about coalitions. You get on those boats and come back here, and then hopefully I'll still have time to come back and get the rest of the troops. Hopefully. I mean, who knows how fast this coalition's going to come for us. Already, Yao and Spain have cancelled things. Oh, tell you what, speaking of Spain, I should probably point at them and say that they're my rival in the off chance that the Ottomans want to be friendly with me over that. It looks like they do not. What a shame for me. Okay, we need to withdraw. Coalition wars are about showing superiority, and they would definitely be showing superiority to us. Oh, that was just a 2-stack. Okay, this is a one-stack job then. Get in and get out. That's how we're going to operate here. Barb and Falk, let us row away to safety as fast as possible. We can humiliate our rival in Spain. I wish. I wish. Why exactly was this campaign not done in Iron Man? Is that something yet to be revealed? Oh, well, I wanted to change the flag and I couldn't remember if that was Iron Man or not. Otherwise, there wasn't really anything... Oh, no, God, Antwerpen. Off you trot. You're overthinking things. There was no big reason for that. A lot of people thought that I was going to change all the Belgian provinces to slaves, and I'll admit it did cross my mind. But if everybody thinks we're going to do it, then what's the point in doing it? No big surprise there. A little bit of a surprise is that Austria coalitioned me. I got their opinion way up. It was positive here. Ah, they want my provinces. They want my provinces a lot. Okay, well, too bad for me. The real bad thing... Oh, Iran is in that coalition as well. Austria is about to declare war upon us. We know this because they're malevolent. That's a problem. I don't want Austria being the one to declare the war. I need to be able to single out Austria. Then again, if I win against Austria enough for him to meet me at the peace table, I might be able to... Oh, crumbs, it's going to call in GB as well, because GB wants my land. I'm just glad we got out of there as fast as we did. Ah, man, it's all coming apart right now. The amazing gold mine of Kielwa has decided to deplete. Okay, well, knowing that the enemy is going to be coming for us, we know that they were able to march through Ottomans before, so I'm going to upgrade my forts around here. And if I'm about to be declared war upon, I want to start the integration of Mali as soon as possible. So hopefully war isn't declared upon me in the next 15 days. Hopefully. Oh, right, we have modernized, because now we border people who are not really ahead of us, so let's enjoy that for some extra prestige, if nothing else. Get a bunch of allies, reverse coalition Austria. I wish. However, when it comes to allies, I sincerely doubt anybody wants me. Well, nobody of value wants me. I really want the Bahmanes, because they've united India more or less, but despite having relations over 100, it's not enough. Religious groups killing us. If I didn't have that problem, we'd probably be able to get around it, but we have decided to stick to fetishist. Have we ever managed to get our wandering shamans? Yeah, we did, eventually. Right, let's just hightail it out of Europe. 7 days. Oh, France as well. Okay, well, France used to be a problem. Now they're very not a problem. There we go. Just in time, I assume, to begin the annexation of Mali. It'll be done in like 10 years, so we can already get the Diplo annexation cost reduction, and that'll make it done even faster. Excellent. What's not so excellent is my lack of troops around here. I got troops over here to repel stuff, but not over here. Nor do I particularly have the force limit to beat them back either, so I just have to hope that they come in piecemeal enough for us to destroy. At the very least, I should be bringing in more cannons. Nuremberg and Palatinate, right. Well, that being the case, I definitely don't want Mali dragging me down in this war, so Mali is going to be enjoying scutage. Scutage. Bang. How about Lundu? They should also be enjoying scutage right now. Again, they would just cost me in a coalition war. How about Hunj? Yeah, scutage. But they have all these cores on Alodia that I really want. It's alright, I can unscutage them later. My subjects are so low down that they won't think to go against me. There we go, that way they won't cost me in this inevitable war. Brabant separatists. Yeah, figures the moment we get there, they're all about rising up. Filthy peasants. Okay, I only have 30 admin, so I can't be coring that, unfortunately. And I can't do Lune because it's inland, far away from us. Austria with his disgusting 4632 general is right there, but occupations do not make victory in a coalition war. They have to beat my armies down, and good luck doing that. This is tricky. It's probably better to keep you guys over here. This is more likely where they're going to march through to. Over here, though, I still feel like I would benefit from having more units. Going over force limit's not that bad a thing, especially if we get ourselves some cannon. Let's get over to somewhere with supply limit. Creor is going to have to be that somewhere. Let's have... Those early frigates are really nice. They're certainly better than my not early frigates. Tell you what, you go and protect our trade over in Malacca. I'm sure you'll get there someday. Otherwise, these 32 transports get over to Caor. And then I have 20 heavies here. 20 heavies enough for anything that ails me, but if they get really smashed, I need something to replace them. Where are those other heavies of mine? I know I have more. Ah, they're just chilling out over in Gebu, and they're all upgraded. Excellent. Nuremberg is also about to declare war. I'd rather have Nuremberg. No, Austria might be better. Austria, do you have the stones? Also, Ghent is mine. Hello, bloomin' Dutch revolts. Alodia's joining in. Uh-oh. That means I do have a fight over here with Alodia, and that's going to grind me down a bit. Who would have thought taking all that land off of them would make them a bit mad? I might benefit from all that manpower, but devotion has been hurting me for the entire campaign since I switched, so let's keep that. Alright, here you are. I would like considerably more cannons here. At least that way when anything lands we can blast them away to Kingdom Come. There we go. We knew it was coming, so that's not the surprise. The question is, are they going to bring in their ally, Great Britain? Because Britain would be a problem. These guys, I can laugh at their pathetic fleet, but Britain also has all these colonial nations. A bit of a problem is Ajiran getting involved. Again, this place is so impossible to defend. However, problem also means opportunity. Because that's some battles that I can just whip them to shreds in and harvest the war score that I need. For that, though, I'm going to need more generals available. We have the mill. And whilst Miltech 19 is amazing, we're a ways away from it. We don't focus on Mill, sadly. That said, look, Ajiran is Tech 17, we're 18. Yeah, I'm fairly confident we can go and beat their sorry asses. Yeah, I want an extra general involved here. And who's it going to be? Actually, who have we had lately? Klimpy and Barb and Falk. Alright, well, welcome aboard. Undine. Well, good thing we're just fighting Ajuran here. Get on it. Alodia can also bring in some troops here, but they'll probably get caught up in these forts, and then I will whip them to shreds. Flemish. Britain is about to declare war upon us as well. Oh, well. Damn. Well, that might be good. If they were going to declare war on me anyway, then I'd rather they get involved here. However, those 44 British heavies are painful, and now they're here. Better to be declared war, coalition or separate. Separate if it's Britain, actually, because then I can separately piece them out. With a coalition, though, they are there forever, and I don't like that. What's also quite bad is that overextension will hurt me forever, and that increases mercenaries and trade power. Increases trade mercenary cost and reduces my trade power, so that in turn reduces my income. My embargo on you is also hurting me, so let us revoke that. Glad I was able to set Spain as a rival during all this. The British are just Belgians by another name, really. They're close enough, but not quite. Okay, we need to be very adamant about our defenses here. Alodia's there as well, fair enough. But at least I have a fort on Kilba, so they can't just cleanly march down here. And Kazumbe may help me by taking care of some of this. I don't know. I don't know if they will or won't. Don't forget Azov, Jake. I'm really not thinking Azov is a priority target for this campaign. Where are you gonna go there, Alodia? Probably do some occupations here, but again, it's a show superiority war. I need to get the 40 war score from battles and the additional 25 from ticking war score. And then I will win the war. I will break Austria up with, most importantly, Great Britain. Anyone else is a bonus. Then I'll be coming back for Austria as soon as I can to take this land. Big war against Austria, though. Austria is no small fry. 50, 60, 70, 80, almost 90,000, and I'm sure he can swell up to be more. Oh, okay, fresh new coalition already. Or maybe they just want to join in a little too late for the other one. Still, that's not the problem. The problem is being invaded around here. Well, okay, there are a fair few problems that aren't just being invaded. Strong high, take what you need. Ottomans invading me now, that would be a big concern. I'm going to leave Alodia and Ajuran unoccupied as best I can, because that will give me a good opening to gain some war score from them. Yeah, look at these buggers just marching into the unknown. Again, don't care about occupations. They mean almost nothing in this war, especially when I'm as big as I am. It's all about the battles. So don't make these occupations out to be something that they're not. Where are you even going to? Tveta. It's mountainous, which is a shame for us, but... And now he's going over to Shamba. Where is this guy even going? Separatists are on the prowl, sire, but that's for my enemies to worry about, not me. I spy an enemy fleet, though. It's the French. French are heading down into Cape Verde approach. It's a transport, so it has some units that I would quite like to annihilate, assuming they get off around here. Hopefully they do. There's a lot of space to keep my eyes on at once, and I'm not the best at doing that, so let's slow this down a bit, lest we make a big mistake. It's only Highlands over in Shamba, so get in there. I'm also going to send Klimpy to do it. Let's not send a boy to do a man's job. Alright, French, what are you up to? I don't know how far along you're going to be going here, but... Oh, okay, they went to the approach, right. Well, good for you, I guess. Hopefully they don't come down here and start invading, especially onto this island, because my heavies are too far away to do too much about that. Man, this takes forever and a day for us to march around. 27th, 24th, on you go, take it on. Don't get Klimp owned there. What? Hamburg is doing a solo coalition war against me. I think the AI had a brain fart on that one. That's not how it works. Unless they think with Lubeck on their side they can defeat me. That's fine, let Alodia think they're doing good. I, however, am here to win battles, for that is what matters. Maybe I should consider who I've got here. Maintenance, yeah, that's money. Am I even using my missionary? Kind of. Am I using my colonists? Kind of not. I got these two and then did not take anything else. But there's no areas that make sense for me to colonize here, and I said I didn't want to do any more over here. Oh yeah, there were these, and I took them. Well, if I don't have to worry about anything else here, then I'm just going to bring these units back home where they belong. Only did that for the age objective. Or so I will claim. Back you go, please, although I will continue to forget about you. Ah, quantity. Why the heck did I take quantity? I need armies that are better, not more of them. I also really need this tech, so I'm going to hold off on that for a wee while. Manpower is not a problem just yet. Use colonists to get more dev for free. It's not for free, it does cost money, but it is probably a decent idea. They're best done in places that don't have awful modifiers to them, which sadly enough is really just the Cape, and the Cape is 15% chance. Much better chance of doing these other ones. They are fully cored and my culture, so I think we will have some better stuff down here. But where are the good trade goods? Trade goods are another thing to concern ourselves with. Hey, this one ain't too shabby. Got some gold going, although it's not a full core. Yeah, it's a bit wasted if I put you there. Struggling to think of anywhere that's worth putting them in right now. Any good trade goods out here? Coffee was once a lot better than it is now. And then there's the incense and the spices. Hey, gems are still good. On you go. Get me those sweet gems. And one could always do with a bit more coffee in their life. There we go. Grow more slaves. That would be cool. One wonders what the settlement policy would be to simply grow more slaves. Feed the slaves to each other. Alright, I'd like to imagine I'm winning this better than it shows, but I'm taking a lot of losses. Fortunately, my good ally Kazambe is there to help out. And winning these battles matters a whole lot. Look at that, 4 war score straight up for that. And tell me he's locked in, because I'd love that. Or tell me he's going to lock himself in, I would also love that. There we go. That being as it is, I will charge up north to meet and greet. I just hope Kazambe don't lose any battles for me. They might tie me down as an ally if they do so. More coalitioning. That's fine though, just let them chill out. Over time they'll come to understand. Brandenburg is kind of friendly, but I improved relations with them enough to keep them out. The Italians aren't bothered. Most of them aren't that bothered. I mean, 61 will be gone in about 3 or 4 years. There we go, keep that war score coming in, although that was paltry. Sadly, I can't tell Kazambe what to do. If they lose me battles, that'll be quite disastrous for me. Ah, hey, there are those French again. I'm quite keen on chasing them down. Although if they land and I destroy them, that's nice as well, but... let's do it like so. Hopefully I'm fast enough to take them on. It's going to be a problem if Alodia meet up with others here. Maybe keeping Ajuran alive isn't the best of options because he can sneak behind my defences unlike everybody else. Are the Ottomans giving the Europeans access? Oh yes, everybody and their dog can get through the Ottomans, and that way they can get through Austria as well. But the AI is not very good at linking those up. Also, sadly, naval battles don't matter too much for showing superiority, so that didn't give me much. Just stopped me being backstabbed by the French. Nobody wants that. Does tell me that I should probably eliminate the Elodians as soon as I can. What's this? 32,000 British soldiers made their way around here. Bummer. At least we can repair on the way, but I don't know where they're going. And that's the trouble with Britain. He can sneak in anywhere. And if he unloads a whole load of yeah, so let's make that happen. If he unloads a whole load of soldiers on me, it's going to be difficult for me to rout them out. 32,000 is no small amount of Europeans against my potato bag Africanos here. Yeah, they are fast. Again, especially if he meets up with another group. Jake, cores. Yeah, I can't make them. They're under occupation. At least those separatists are giving my attackers a run for their money. Elodia's doing occupations. I don't care that much about it. Stronghai is bankrupt. Shame for them. Luna's ours. Get out of here. And that should make all 3 of those. And it's a coalition war, so it doesn't really matter. They can't get ticking war score from the lands, but I can get ticking war score as soon as I win enough battles. Okay, there's only 1 heavy there. The rest is mostly transport. Honestly, this is taking too long. Get Barb and Falk on the case. He's the fastest admiral we know. Man, those Brits are scary fast, though. Another battle in the Highlands, not the best one for us, but we'll take it. As long as that stops Kazambe from losing a battle. Jake, have you decided on exactly what to do with the Belgian? We're going to conquer their lands. And I might... Yeah, if we're at the point of it, it would be nice to make a client state out of them, but I don't think we'll be at that point. Dang, those British getting around me like that. Bad news. He's off to the coast of Pepper. Where exactly does he plan on going? It's not too bad if he unloads his troops over here, honestly. Might be better to have you folks, annihilate that British fleet so we take care of his transports. Also, if I rout him out there, that'll be another big chunk of war score from battles for us, potentially taking us up to ticking war score territory. Damn, he might land on Allied occupation. Here we go. Oh, Christ. Saxons and the French are here. They arrived a lot faster than I was anticipating. There we go. I mean, that's nice for that war score, but... my new forts aren't ready yet. Oh, God. And not to mention the British are here. Yeah, them arriving like that is a bit of a deal breaker for me. Because, you know, there are over 500,000 of them. Where are you guys gonna get to? Get over here, keep the British in check. Gulf of Aden is not inland, so... I won't face... Oh no, Kazambe! You're costing me war score, man. Well, you won't if you win, but... all that war score that I gain and he just loses it like that. What a chump. You need quantity after all, Jake. I need Miltech 19, I think. If I can hold out long enough to get that, which is a few years away, might be able to win some sweet battles. Hamburg's on their way as well with a fleet. Again, I can't be everywhere, and they are able to go around here, which blows for me. Perhaps it's a good idea to have a almost sacrificial couple of boats out here, ready to strike. Or at least ready to alert me that they're on their way. Yeah. Getting out of there on the 26th. I'll be there before that. But oh my god, the number of units flowing in through the Ottomans into Ethiopia is a little scary for me. Yeah, I see Hamburg there. I just can't have my fleet everywhere at once. Oh, speaking of people being everywhere at once, we've got you guys in here. Our potato sack soldiers are going to have to do their best. Their best. Losers often moan about their best. Winners go home and sink the Royal Navy. Sweet, Barb Falk doing everything a Barb Falk can do. God damn, they're the British and they're going to be out of there and easily in time. Just get rid of the boats. Might need these sailors down the line, who knows? Then again, those are Hamburger soldiers. Let's take care of actual soldiers before anything else. Try our luck with that and then get back here, see what happens. Again, they can repair whilst they're in the coastal sea zones. Ah, dear oh dear oh dear. Need to win more battles after my ally scuppered the war score situation for me. But the longer they take to get here, the more my fortresses can be erected. They're only level 4. That's all we can really get right now. What do you think, Hamburg? You brought a couple of heavies. How good are they? Oh ho ho, they're turning around. Well, I thought they were. Ah yes, they're off. Maybe I can catch them, but also maybe not. Alright, there are a lot of them. There are a heck of a lot of them, and I am terrified of that. Fortunately, I have the power of money. Unfortunately, money doesn't last forever. It's not like I have the the land force limit modifier here. And I only have, what's that, 20, 30, 40, 50,000? And not a lot of cannons. I made my cannons elsewhere. Alright, well, with that being the case, let's actually erect some more cannons. 11, how many do we have? We have 10. What's a good number to have? 20. 20 doesn't split up that well, but 20 will do. And I'll get some more mercenaries as and when I can. Alright, good. We caught up with the slow Hamburg fleet. Hopefully sink their units as well. At least combat with... Oh yeah, I know what's the optimum way of using cannons here. But I'm not sure I'm going to be coughing up to 32 cannons. Although it might be the way to win. Also, we have a lot of regulars here. Scary stuff. Romansh Gap on the first of... Yeah, there's the thing. They can just go around here. And the AI does not suffer attrition at sea. Jeez, get out of here, Britain. The Ottomans, hey, they don't hate me so much. In fact, they're not hostile. Right, well, that being the case, time to improve relations with them once again. Maybe they'll give up giving up military access. Augsburg, Hamburg, Cleves, Gizzy. Hamburg's one of them. You kidding me? Is it just because I'm at war with Hamburg? Or was there somebody else that I was missing out on? Potentially. Either way, I can't change that. Yeah, I see their fleets going around there. Not a lot I can do about it, sadly. Alright, I can do something about this, though. Eat it, Hamburg. Eat it and tell me it tastes like... what tastes good? Tastes like chocolate. There we go. These are better than my boats, but I'm just gonna sink them because I'm way over force limit anyway when it comes to my navy. That's good. That sunk a whole lot of hamburger lives today. Not the Americans. And we can go and hopefully keep those Brits in check as well. Cleves, Jake. Yes, Cleves. Man, I could have had an Ottoman alliance, but instead I took a 4 development province off of the French. Which one was it? Was it Sierra Leone? France. Worth it though, totally worth it. Okay, I need these forts ready, but it looks like Saxony is keen on taking over Janjiro. With 5 cannons, it won't last very long. And with all that backup, I won't be able to kick them out of it. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, that's right, get away. Let me get my proper forts built up before you go in for that, please. I shouldn't be walking into Harar. But I need as much time as I can to get these forts done and dusted. No, that's just the enemy floating their way back home. Nice occupations there, Austria. They are meaningless. But where are you getting your war score from? Yeah, meaningless occupations, although you actually count Gondor. God, and they're still on their way. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No, Kazambe, no, Kazambe, get out of there. You're gonna kill my war score. Oh? Didn't expect that, but French La Plata are on their way. That's a dang shame, but it does represent some war score that I can go and harvest. Unfortunately, I have a few too many soldiers here. I can't actually march down there as well. If I left behind like 4 cannons or 4 of you, or I could even just dismiss 4. Oop, could dismiss 4 of you. And then I could have all of these folks go and transport you down there to slaughter the French. You'd be the portable stack. Might have to bring them over here for a fight though, because this looks too grim for words. I need some backup before things get truly out of hand. Oh, Kazambe, you fool. Oh god, those numbers. Let's get a quick count here. 29, 29, so 60, 110, 120, 130 odd thousand here. I don't have that, nor do I have the tech to handle that. Goodbye, war score. Damn you, Kazambe, and that was such a big loss for you. Yeah, my ally's killing me here. The British boat's still up there. Did they get out? Have a check and then head on down so we can have you here to stop anybody from coming along. And then let's have you folks sail over here. No, please take the safe route. Hope I'm not going to regret not having a... I don't know, do I want to have them backed up by actual defense? Couldn't hurt to have, say, 4 heavies on them to help out. Fortresses are almost done except for this coastal one. And the French are keeping a close eye on it, so I can't just bunch into it. Alright, let's go. What do you mean there'll be a battle here? Between me and Hamburg? I doubt it, he's fleeing. Lesser Namkland is gone, you guys get together. Do I really only have Barb and Falk though? Huh. How about an admiral ship? That recruited minister will go away soon. Risky, and probably not as good as I could hire, but that's not too shabby at all. Let's try and get over there before they take it over and win some battles. And there's the British fleet. Getting out of there with their units, no less. Let's try to keep an eye on that. We might fail, though. God, I want those French out of there. I said, well, I was kind of laughing at the idea of France being involved, but now it's no more a laughing matter. Right, tell you what we need, though. We need defensive edicts all around here. Keep that everything at bay, please. Yeah, I think the Brits packed up. They're back on this boat. I can tell they got 32,000 units on it. I mean, I'm glad they do, but as in I'm glad they got out of there. Morale of armies, discipline. I think we'll take discipline at this point. Even if I poured everything in there, the French would have me boiled alive. They got the Cape. I do not like losing the Cape. That is my money right there. Get those 5 over there. Reduce attrition. You guys get the Cape back, please. Oh man, now in pours Friesland. Damn you, Ottomans. How dare you give this access to my enemies? Again, if I pour in there, France backs them up and France slaughters me. France's morale is out of this world. Then again, their military tech is only 16, mine is 18. Unfortunately, none of those have particularly big step-ups. It's all about 19, which I evidently don't have. And he's got 100,000 units here. I cannot compete with that. But I don't want this to fall. I'm busy working on something there. Hey, Brabant separatists are back. Alright, the Brits are getting the heck out of there to the East Guinea Basin. But that's an opportunity for you to go and sink that. So, Barb and Falk, on you go, please. Please take it down. Take that route, and let's try and keep an eye on it, although I will likely fail at keeping an eye on it. God, if those French could just back the heck off. They're really working on stuff down there. Defensiveness, see if we can't keep them out for long enough. Again, my units are really bad. I don't really have much military investment in these sorts of things. Get over there and get back to Creor. That should annihilate that British fleet. Barb and Falk is the best at what he does there. What contributes? What contributes and can be converted at a reasonable pace? I don't know what a what's it is. Ah! We're right on it. Man, I have no response to this. Their units are more and better. To make matters worse, there's no advantage to me taking this fight. Hopefully they split up between Harar and Janjiro before going for me some more. Come on, land in there and mop up some French dirtbags and then make your way up north to help me, help the main army. Also, last time I fought some regular European boats that actually meant something. I think it was the Spanish, and it gave me a very bad time. Get over there. There. Ooh. There. There. take them out and then run them down. Damn French. Those Brits are holding on for far too long. I need to scupper that navy. There we go, that tore apart a good number of them. Not that I capped them all, but taking them out's good. Can you please show the Great Powers list? Looks a bit naked about the hegemon stuff. But there we are, Great Power number 4. GB, Ottoman and Spain all above me. I'm glad the Ottomans aren't so angry at me despite being militarist. I wonder if the next guy, 626, might be administrative, probably will be militarist. Why are we in a separate war with Hamburg? Hamburg also fired a coalition war, but they must have incorrectly assumed that the rest of the coalition would help them. Go figure. Relative strength of alliances and coalition war and making gains all means that they want 100% off of me. Especially that land, but they're not getting that land. If Kazambe could just stop costing me war score, this will be fine, but he keeps just going on in there. It's terrible. I win all these battles and he loses all of his. I should not... Well, I can't tell him what to do, sadly. I can just curse him for a living. Get straight in there, split up there and there. He's going to be there on the 16th. You will be there on the 15th. Led by Klimpen, so it'll be okay. Have your army set to attach, at least. It's not a bad idea to set aside a couple of ne'er-do-wells with attach on them and hope that he goes over to attach with me there. But this situation is grim. That fort won't hold forever, and those French are just breathing down my neck. Oh, and there are more... Oh my god. Frisians, Oldenburgs, Brunswicks, Austria, lots of Austrians, Friesland, more French. Pouring into Ethiopia. All getting through that Ottoman access. And it's probably because they give it to Hamburg. Right, no, because they give it to Cleves. But if they wouldn't give, if they did not give it to Cleves, they would give it to somebody else. Don't like this. He does not like this. When that falls, they're going to flood on into here, and that'll be even worse. And it will fall. I'm under no false hope that I could rout them out of there, because that French, not to mention Jean-Philippe, would come and ravage me. Now, if they were on one of these forts, all the better. Okay, let's get these done at least, and then get back to our boat. At least I get the Cape back, secure my trade once again. Hello, Brits. Nice to talk to you. Again, naval battles don't count so much. Might be an idea to take something of a step back. Because I can't jump on that. Well, maybe not. Maybe they will jump away from it and I'll be able to quickly take it back. The AI can fudge up like that at times. I think I'll jump on here and just drown in the attrition for a little bit. Just so that I can jump on in there and maybe not get repulsed, but I will likely get repulsed.